Today I'm going on my first ever domestic flight in India. This is my first ever trip to India and I am about to experience what it means to fly from Delhi to Mumbai on an Indian low-cost carrier. I have heard and seen so many positive and negative reviews and stories about flying in India, and therefore I have no idea what to expect from this fast-growing domestic aviation industry in India. Today is my chance to see if the rumors and stories are right, and I'm happy to share my experience with you. And as always with a strong Swiss accent. Hello and welcome to India. Right now I'm on my way to Terminal 1 for a domestic flight with IndiGo to Mumbai. That's a rather neat looking terminal. Let's go to departures as I have to check in for my flight with IndiGo. I'm now in the quite long check-in queue with IndiGo Airways. I tried to check in online yesterday, but it did not work, or at least I could not select a seat. I wanted to have a window seat, of course, but they would not accept my payment, and I have tried many times. So I decided to go to the check-in counter now to try to get a seat change, because now I'm going to be in a middle seat. And I think they do it on purpose because they want people to pay extra for an aisle or a window seat, obviously. I mean, other low-cost carriers do that as well. That's why I got placed into a middle seat, because I couldn't pay, even though I wanted to. I couldn't pay for the window seat. So I hope they can change. Otherwise, it's going to be a funny flight review. My waiting time in this relatively long check-in queue was around 15 minutes, until it was my turn to find out if I may change to a window seat. The check-in lady was very friendly and she tried to accommodate me, but the flight is completely full and she recommended I board the plane last, and then there might be no-shows and then I could maybe get a better seat. It's time to go to the security now. Yay, I made it airside. I went through security, and despite all the horror stories I have heard about security, it was quite okay. There was no queue, which was pleasant, and the security staff was actually, I wouldn't say friendly or nice, but they were also not rude, in contrary to what I have heard so many times from other vloggers. And look at this beautiful terminal. I certainly didn't expect that. Let's see if I can use the Priority Pass lounge, which is located upstairs. Another story I keep on hearing is that the lounges, especially like the Priority Pass lounges or credit card lounges in India, are always packed with a long line. So let's check out if that is true as well. Yeah, I see there is a queue. Let's see how bad it is and whether I even can get in. Access with Priority Pass worked pretty well, and the lounge is massive. It is quite crowded, but not too crowded. I still found a seat for myself, and overall it's quite a nice lounge. On the other hand, the airport doesn't look too busy at the moment, and I guess that helps. And the view from the lounge is quite nice too. As much as I enjoy this lounge, it's time to go. By the way, even if you don't have lounge access, this terminal has a lot to offer in terms of food, bars, entertainment. Maybe a quick explanation how I ended up in this middle seat. It's not that I was stingy and I hoped I would be auto-assigned a window seat. I wanted to book IndiGo Airlines. It did not accept my payment method. Even I used many different cards. So I had to divert via an OTA. So an online travel agency had to book the flight for me. But there I could not choose a seat. So I had to wait till the check-in opened in order to choose a seat. But then again, at check-in, 24 hours before the flight, they asked for a credit card in order to pay for the window seat, which was then again not accepted. So that means I had no choice other than using the auto seat assignment, and then of course I got the middle seat, even though I wanted and I was ready to pay for a window seat or an aisle seat. So the last resort is now at the gate. I will ask what's possible there, if I can move to a window seat or at least an aisle seat, because with my size nobody will enjoy sitting next to me when I'm sitting in the middle. Isn't this a pleasant looking airport terminal? It feels pretty fresh and modern. So it looks like my boarding gate is on the ground floor, which usually means a bus gate. It indeed looks like I'm gonna do a flight review while sitting in the middle seat. That's gonna be a first one for me, and I think you would not want to miss out on that one. So keep on watching, or maybe also consider subscribing to my channel. However, sometimes fate has something different in store for me, as I will find out soon. Boarding is finally happening, and of course there was no show, which means I was not able to change my seat. Look at these air stairs, which is more a ramp than a mobile staircase. It's a kind of boarding ramp I have seen before on pictures only, and I experienced it only once before when I was flying around in the Philippines earlier this year. But now let's board this shiny new IndiGo Airbus A321neo. Welcome aboard IndiGo Airlines on the A321neo. As you can see, I'm not in the middle seat. I have a window seat now, and this thanks to my lovely neighbor Ham is his name, and who proactively offered me to change the seat with me. While the first 3 rows are in a 2-2 business class layout, the economy class is arranged in the usual 3-3 configuration. The legroom situation looks a bit like this. It's not ideal, but I've seen worse. So actually I'm quite relieved that at least I can sit normally. By the way, have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, consider doing so, that way you would help my channel grow.
भले ही आप अनुभवी यात्री हैं, एक आपातकालीन स्थिति में इस विमान में flight safety is our top priority, and we request you to pay close attention to the others. The IndiGo stretches.
Wow, that was quite an impressive view during takeoff. And since I have a window seat now and we are flying on an Airbus A321neo, I also have a good view of the CFM LEAP engine. We haven't checked out the safety card yet. And let's see what else we have in the seat pocket in front. Hello 6E, that seems to be the in-flight magazine, and 6E stands for IndiGo. And then we have an air sickness bag. Overhead we have the usual reading lights and individual air fans. And the seat seems to be reclinable, but I'm not going to do it now because of my neighbor behind me. Our flight time today is roughly 2 hours, and for the same reason why I couldn't book a window seat today, I also couldn't book a pre-order in-flight meal. I will check if I could order something spontaneously, although I'm not quite hungry because of the lunch. Otherwise, my neighbor said he has a pre-order meal, and I might be able to show you what he has. I see the cabin crew is serving the food or the pre-ordered catering, so I wonder if I could spontaneously order something. Maybe they have something in their in-flight magazine. It does not look like that, so I wonder if I would want something spontaneously, if I could get something, or if only the pre-order food is possible. I was served complimentary water, and if I had had the chance to buy the pre-order meal, then I would have received a bag like this one here.
Inside there are 3 packages. One is you can say the chia seed is here, and in another you will have a corn, and then there is one, I think, a drink packet. It's also a mango, basil.
Oh,
So you will have 3 things in one packet, and
Okay.
you can enjoy it. And another, they will give you a sandwiches. It's a veg sandwich, and it's very delicious, very fresh, very clean. You will get when you will book the ticket. You will get it,
Could
and even you
you-
can buy also.
Could you choose what you want, or
Yeah,
was it?
yeah. They when you're booking the ticket, they will show you. They will show you, and you choose it.
Yeah. इसमें ना कौन है
Okay, okay,
कौन से एलर्जी है
okay.
Is this a
corn,
different
this is for
one?
you. Is a inside there is corn.
Corn,
The
okay.
gentleman has allergy on corn, so he's offering for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm
Thank
offering
you.
this one for you. You must try. And I'm offering this one for you. You must try. This is all for you. You can enjoy.
But how do I deserve this?
You can enjoy this. Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Enjoy this all. This is all for you.
I am getting absolutely spoiled by the gentleman next to me.
Delicious.
It's corn and mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise and corn.
The sandwich was a corn mayonnaise sandwich. It was quite tasty and quite filling, but I still have a whole bag which I got as a present. Let's try the mango basil juice. I'm having a full feast here and I'm experiencing Indian hospitality at its best. Wow, that was quite a turn of events. First, frustration about not being able to have a window seat and not be able to check in. And then I came on board. Now I have a window seat and I got even to try the on-demand meal. And I was welcomed so nicely and experiencing this exceptional hospitality on board. We have started our descent towards Mumbai. The seat recline looks about like that. I would say it's roughly 10 centimeters of recline. It's pretty intense weather outside. Welcome to Mumbai.
निर्धारित समय पर पहुंच गए हैं। अगर आपकी अगली उड़ान
That was my experience aboard a domestic flight in India with IndiGo Airlines. And while IndiGo would have put me in a middle seat with no food, since they would not accept any of my credit and debit cards, it eventually wasn't the airline that made my day, but the people I traveled with on board. Thank you for watching. Till next time, bye for now.